NASA moon landing warning. Humans are at risk from contracting a crippling illness caused by the very fine lunar dust. This is by Clive Hammond on Express UK. Humans may be allergic to lunar dust. This is what the last living man to walk on the moon has claimed after revealing that he has sustained an illness after the final NASA Apollo mission. Scientist Harrison Jack Schmitt, part of the last Apollo mission to the moon in 1972, shortly before the program was shelved. According to Daily Telegraph, Schmitt was the only scientist to get the opportunity to walk on the moon. He spent hours collecting moon samples, soil samples, and the dust and samples of the moon's surface. But when returning to the landing module, the dust which had collected on his spacesuit became inhaled. He inhaled it, and it caused an immediate reaction. He told the Starmus Space Festival in Zurich that the inside of my nose, he says, became swollen, and that the allergic reaction could be heard in my voice, he said. Schmitt went on to explain, but that went away from me, and by the fourth time I inhaled lunar dust, I did not notice that. So how many times okay, well, he was lucky, I guess. He says, whereas a flight surgeon taking suits out of the Apollo 17 command module after we had splashed down, he had such a reaction that he had to stop doing what he was doing. For some individuals, we need to find out whether they are going to have a reaction if they are going to be exposed chronically to moon dust. Now, my suggestion is don't ever let them be exposed to lunar dust, and there are many engineering solutions since I was flying to keep dust out of my cabin, he said, to keep it off the suit. It's going to be primarily an engineering problem. Now, his comments came ahead of July's 50th anniversary, which is this coming July, of the first moon landing. We know that they landed July 20th, 1969. NASA has concerned about future missions on the moon for the moon and Mars because of further dust that could be inhaled, causing conditions such as silicosis in the astronauts. If the tiny stone particles are inhaled, they can become embedded in the lungs, then triggering inflammation and scarring. I guess it's something like the very fine volcanic ash that has glass particles in it. Scientific tests have revealed that man-made moon dust became embedded into human lungs. Researchers are also concerned that Martian dust could cause even more damage because it is sharper and more abrasive. They describe it as being like powdered glass, which could also be poisonous. The US has pledged to get humans back to the moon within the next 5 years. China and the European Space Agency are also keen creating bases there within the next 10 years, and a lot of other countries. We also know Russia and Japan want the same things. Britain's first official astronaut Tim Peake said, "We should be going back to the moon, both exploring and settling. I would like to see a moon base on the lunar surface where we would live continuously like astronauts are doing in the International Space Station. And that will give us a great jumping off point to explore the rest of the solar system." If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece. in Capotat, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.